up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Trail Cam Talk. We're out here in Alabama at the hunting camp. We've been here a week. It's been an amazing hunt. It's been a ride. Shot a nice buck back earlier in the week. Unfortunately, we couldn't find him. This week, Jackson's going to talk about perseverance, but before we do that, we got a little footage to show you of shooting this buck and what it's all about. So, as always, thank you. Hit that like and subscribe button and stay tuned.
Shell, you hit him low. He's gone. Yeah, you hit him low. You will? How about that, brother?
Woo! First evening.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Trail Cam Talk. This will be our third episode. We're glad to have you with us this week. This week we're going to be talking about perseverance and keeping your faith. I'm going to be reading from the book of James. It's the first chapter, verses 2 through 4. This is probably my all-time favorite Bible verse. Consider it pure joy, my brothers, whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith develops perseverance. Perseverance must finish its work so that you may be mature and complete, not lacking anything. You know, we all go through stuff in life. We all go through ups and downs. Me and Jake have kind of learned this week that, you know, sometimes it can be about the lows and not just the highs. As you saw in that video, you know, he knocked that big buck down. We were celebrating, you know, high-fiving, fist bumping, laughing and carrying on. We gave that buck a few hours, and before we went back in there, we were talking, you know, we were pretty sure that deer was dead, and we were talking about it. And I said, maybe we ought to not jump the gun, you know. I think you hit that deer pretty low. Make a long story short, we went back there, didn't find any blood, didn't find any hair. Found one little kick-up spot where he dug down when he shot. Went in the woods, walked the tree line up and down, didn't find anything. Went down in the bottom. We looked for 2 or 3 hours that night. Next morning we went back and looked for about 3 hours and walked a long ways and didn't find anything. So we went from way up here to way down here real quick. And you know, the good Lord, He puts us through stuff sometimes, and you know, life just puts us through stuff sometimes. And it's very important for us not to get too down on ourselves and beat ourselves up, and also to not get angry with God. God, you know, He uses struggle. He puts you through things, and you go through things that it makes you stronger when you come out. Like the good book says, you know, you're more mature and more complete. It's all molding you. It's all shaping you to, you know, to be what you have the capability of being, to reach your full potential, to be what God created you to be. And it's so easy for us to get angry at God and mad and stay bitter all the time because, you know, we've had to go through something. We've had to endure something that cut us deep, you know, or hurt us bad. We can't get bitter. You know, it's not God's fault. There's no reason to run from God. The reason that we go through things like this is so we can run to God. We can read His good book, so we can seek His guidance, so we can spend more time in prayer, getting closer to Him every day. You know, I've went through some hard stuff in my life, personal decisions I made, and I to this day believe that, you know, God used that in a very mighty way. It gave me my testimony. Everything that, you know, I say now, every bit of experience I have now from my past comes from that, and I use that to help others, so that they don't go through the same things that I went through and make the same mistakes I made. But at the same time, everybody's going to have their own struggle. And I know a few different believers that are, just sold out Christians, that they're not lukewarm because they went through struggle. They went through a valley. And the whole time they know that Jesus Christ is the only thing that brought them out of that valley. Jesus Christ is the only thing that's kept them sane, that's, kept them afloat. And I can attest to that, because without Jesus, I wouldn't have changed. Without Jesus, I wouldn't be able to look back and say that I have a testimony. I'd still be doing the same old stuff. And it really is just a test. And once we pass that test, we're well on the way to fulfilling our testimony. And if you backslide a little bit, the good Lord knows we're not perfect. The good Lord knows that we're just like Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden. They ate from the fruit. Ever since then, we have a sinful nature. We can't get down on ourselves. We can't condemn ourselves, and we can't think that the good Lord has condemned us either. So, it's all about becoming that end product. It's all about becoming what the good Lord created us to be. And He knows what He's doing, y'all. He uses struggle. It's not easy. But I believe that struggle is a very powerful tool of God's. And He's used it to mold me into who I am. I'm far from perfect. But I'm using my past to, using my testimony to talk to you about how powerful God is and what all He's done in my life. And, why not use a testimony if you have a testimony? Like I said, a few of my friends that I talk with on a daily basis, they have gone through valleys and struggles, and we all know that it's the good Lord that pulls us out. So just stay positive and keep your heads up. And one very important thing is to stay in the Word. This right here is what you fight the enemy with. This is what gets you through every day. This is what gets me through every day, is staying in the Word and reading God's promises to us. Just to know that He's here for our good, and that He's not here to harm us. He's here to prosper us. We thank y'all for watching this week's episode. We're glad to be able to show you that footage. Like I say, we wish we would have found the deer. He was a real mature buck. We're hoping that Jake, just got upper leg, and that deer is still running around here somewhere. So we're going to keep trail cams out and put some feed out. Hopefully we'll get him back on camera. But thank y'all for watching this week, and until next week, keep God first in your life. Thanks, guys.